The sponsor of my stream and podcast is DistroKid. If you want 7% off on your first subscription with DistroKid, release your music to the world on every major music platform. Make sure to go to my website, andrewvanzark.com, and click on the discount link under the tab of DistroKid.
Attention Sarkarians, embark on a cosmic journey at www.andrewvanzark.com, saving by clicking on our affiliate tab. Discounts await. Your click not only unlocks deals, but supports the beats and discussions of these stellar radio stations.
At Galactic ChatWave Radio.
Join the Sith and let the unlimited power of the discounts await you in the shopping. And for you musicians to get a discount on DistroKid, www.andrewvanzark.com, your portal to savings. May the discounts be with you.
The information on this podcast is my opinion and some internet research.
Star Wars, the galaxy's most popular movie, is great family entertainment.
Huh? Aren't we listening to Galactic ChatWave Radio? What is this whistling? I'm confused.
Hosted by Andrew Van Zark.
Now you're listening with power.
Thank you. Now we can start listening to this show. I was so confused.
May the Force be with you.
Alrighty. Hello, and welcome to Galactic ChatWave Radio. And this is your safe space to go Star Wars, Star Trek, music, and other geeky topics. So let's get ourselves started here. And my God, is it a horrible time to be a Star Wars fan? Like, seriously, for reals. There is no better way to put this than the Star Wars fandom right now is in complete chaos, mayhem. Like, seriously, I cannot understand why are we at this point in time with all the things that have happened with the Acolyte and the Star Wars in general, Star Wars fandom in general, it's devastating to say the least. I've been a fan of Star Wars since I was a little kid. I've loved Star Wars, with the phrase that I've always said my entire life. Oh, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope, I've talked about this many times, countless of times, and I do like to, portray this in many different shapes and forms, but, it is a thing that most of us are devastated, the ones that are true fans, and Star Wars theory is way above his head, to a degree that's unnatural. He's now trying to sue Wikipedia, like, seriously, Wikipedia, because supposedly they're throwing their, workers and whatnot, and employees to, like, attack Star Wars theory. If I say so myself, I think that Star Wars theory right now at this point in time is way above his head. Way crazy to a degree that's stupid, And if you got something to say, you can let me know on a message on X, or you can tweet on me on my account, and I'll be glad to get myself running and flowing with your messages and reading them out loud. But I am completely, out of mind with this. Like, it's ridiculous to the point that we are at this point in time, I would love for it to be a different way, but it's sadly not, it's sadly not the case. Being a Star Wars fan at this point in time is just devastating. But anyways, let's continue listening to some more music. We're going to get a little bit of music, and we're going to, after that, relax a little bit and get ourselves flowing. At this point in time, just to, we're going to get some Star Wars lo-fi music, just so we can cool down a little bit. And we're just going to go across the stars, But here we go. get ready. Here we are. We're back here from that song, and we're going to get ourselves flowing and running to get ourselves into a better state. You know, it's ridiculous how we have to say at this point in time. Like, ridiculous. Like, I can't even understand how ridiculous it is that we have to say that there's no bigger hater of Star Wars than a Star Wars fan himself. You know, it's ridiculous. I can't even understand. It's ridiculous to the point that we have to get to get this fandom out there. You know, it's ridiculous that we have to say that the biggest hater of a Star Wars installment is a Star Wars fan themselves. You know, and I recently tweeted out. We can check it out here on my page. Something that it's really, really correlating to a lot of things. Star Wars fans have always been toxic since 1997, you know? Star Wars fans in 1997, George Lucas just shit on my childhood. Star Wars fans in 2002, George Lucas just shit on my childhood. Star Wars fans in 2015, Bob Iger just shit on my childhood. And then probably by 2042, they're going to be like, current CEO of the current corporate owner of Star Wars just shit on my childhood. Like, come on. Can you guys tone it down a notch? And then I've been hearing that since Kiara appeared on The Acolyte episode 4, we get people having the guts and the will to write death threats and send them to the people of Star Wars, to the people around that enjoy Star Wars. Like, come on, seriously, are we gonna do it this way? Are we gonna, is this how we're gonna do the franchise that we all supposedly love? If you love something, you're not gonna hurt it or destroy it. Like, seriously, you know, that this reminds me of the time back in the 90s when they hated freaking Jar Jar Binks, and they almost made the actor that did Jar Jar Binks commit suicide. There is something we need to address with the fandom of Star Wars, and that is that just because someone likes something you don't like doesn't mean we have to, you know, bombard everybody with your hatred and your bigotry and your racism, you know. I was asking a while back in one of my shows, in one of my episodes, are we really bigots as Star Wars fans? And the discussion went that it's not that we're bigots, it's just that we like stuff done in a way. That's what one of the callers said to me. And I'm like, but now that I think about it, isn't that what a bigot is? That they're attached so deeply to their own ways, to their own line of thought, to how they like things to be done in a certain way. I don't know about you, but that sounds like a bigot to me. That clearly sounds like a bigot to me. And it's crazy to say, you know, it's crazy that this is the state that the fandom is. It's not good. It's completely mayhem chaos. Chaotic mayhem, that's what I would like to call it. But, you know, it's crazy. I don't like what we're dealing with. I don't like how we're going and what direction we're heading, but we need to tone it down a bit. Seriously, we need to, you know, and I repeat myself, no one hates Star Wars like a Star Wars fan. Like, seriously. But anyways, before we get deeper into this discussion and we talk about it a little bit in more detail, why don't we get ourselves a little bit of, you know, relaxation and stare at the binary sunset. So let's get this. This is by Less Gravity. Here we are. We're back. I think you're now a bit more relaxed, and you stay out of the binary sunset, and we can get things flowing a little better now. So let's get something addressed here. Let's get something addressed here quick. All right, here we go. If you ask a regular consumer of television, any regular consumer, anyone you can think of, just anyone, they're going to probably tell you something they don't like about the Acolyte. Oh, but mind you, don't you dare tweet something about the Acolyte, because you're probably going to get a freaking hater bombarding you with why you shouldn't like the Acolyte, why you're wrong, why you're a shitty fan, and why are you supporting this shit. And then they're gonna just cry about it and be all whiny about it, like, oh no, you're watching the shitty shit, what do you do? Like, seriously, what the hell? The first biggest whiny of them all is none other than Star Wars Theory. Seriously, none other than Star Wars Theory. He's the biggest whiner of them all. I don't know, but I think Star Wars Theory should tone it down a little bit, Like, where in the point in time of the lore of Star Wars does Kid and Mundi appearing on the Acolyte ruin anything? First of all, this is fantasy. And what do I want to say about this? That you can continue the story in any shape or form that you desire as a Star Wars scriptwriter or book writer. You can continue the story as any way you want with the comics and anything. Because, mind you can make it work any shape and form. We can just say that in this point in time, this so-and-so happened that connects, and this happened, and we reach to this and that. Simple as that. Because anything is possible. How many times has Disney Star Wars killed a character, and out of nowhere, out of pure magic, bloops, we got the character back? Or they write something else way in the past, and we get to see the character again. Like, seriously. That's that simple. I don't understand how it should be so mad about this. Like, I would understand if they change something that's already established. Like, for example, who the hell is Darth Vader? And they change it. No, now I think Darth Vader is Ahsoka Tano. That's it. Simple as that. Ahsoka Tano was the one that went to Mustafar and killed herself. That's something that really is bonkers. But saying that Kid Mundi appeared on episode 4 of The Acolyte, saying it's bonkers, you're just out of your mind. And then just saying just because one episode, the whole franchise is ruined, is dead, is soiled. Like, seriously, come on. Every television show, every book series, every comic book series, every video game series has a good thing and a bad thing. It's never perfect, It's never perfect. Jeez, seriously, it's never perfect. But no, they want to just complain, They want to complain just because we had all this and this, And you probably, if you tweet right now some Star Wars shit and that you like the new stuff, you're going to be called a racist, a bigot, and then you're going to say, oh, so you like this new woke Star Wars with some lesbians witches. Like, seriously, you're better off posting about Star Wars on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, but maybe not YouTube, and Facebook and Threads. But posting on X, on Twitter, it will get you so bombarded. It will get you so shone. They're gonna tell you to go to F yourself. And I'm like, huh? Seriously? I don't even know what to even say anymore, because in many shapes and forms, what is even woke? What is woke? Is woke that you accept the minorities? Is that what woke means? Is woke is that you are going to just follow the agenda? What is woke? Come on, you tell me. You tell me, Star Wars fan out there, that you think that wokeness ruins everything. What is woke? Because in my opinion, if you ask woke to 1,000 people, you're going to get 1,000 different answers. Sure, there might be some people that could relate to their answer and could, connect and agree upon each other. But for the most part, being woke means so many different things that I don't think everybody knows what they're saying. And some people, to be honest, some people like to say, you suck, this sucks, just because this guy said, you suck and this sucks. I don't want to call out anyone else, because I'm only calling out Star Wars Theory, just because he's one of the biggest Star Wars content creators out there, just because of that. But I'm not gonna mention anyone else, because I've had people that I thought that weren't bad doing shitty comments on X. But I'm not gonna mention, I'm not gonna put you in the spotlight, I'm not gonna do none of that. But one thing I am for sure, as long as I keep seeing more of these negativity stuff, I'm gonna push you away. I'm gonna push you away so far away. That's one of the reasons why I stopped rebroadcasting my station to the spaces, because every time I would do that, I would get so many weird people that would just like to shun you to death. And I'm like, I'm not out for this. I'd rather just post a few tweets here and there, write some articles straight on X or Twitter, and do my show on my own. Like, seriously. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Wish it wasn't this way, you know? Wish Star Wars fans would tone it down a little bit. You know, I've been slowly getting into the whole community and fandom of Star Trek. And no matter how shitty something can be, they don't go toxic on you. They're more toned down. They're more friendlier, you know? They seem to accept others easier and understand each other's point of view. You know, the only time that they could, like, push you down and push your buttons is if you say you love the Kelvic stuff, Beyond, Into the Darkness, and so on and so forth. But there's still a big majority that would enjoy and talk about it, you know? But damn, our Star Wars fans getting out of their hand. It's just mayhem in many shapes and forms. Goddamn mayhem. Anyways, let's continue listening to some more music here. Honestly, I don't think there is any way of saving the fandom at this point in time. At this point in time, all we can do is just keep throwing positivity out there and enjoying what you enjoy. But, you know, it's kind of difficult when you have all this negativity thrown to you. But anyway, let's get Victory Celebration from Star Wars. Milk and Less Gravity. Let's get it. At this point in time, I wanted to address that Amanda Steinberg, she did a music video about how all the people that are working on Star Wars and that are doing all this new content, like, for example, The Acolyte, we've been having, supposedly, and actually quite clearly, oppression, racism, bigotry, and all that stuff, you know, and she made a music video in 72 hours. A music video in 72 hours. And composed a song and everything and sang. She sang on the track. And lots of people were like, oh no, this is cringy, this is bad, I don't like this, oh my god, just because she's doing some weird dance in some sections of the music video, like in the chorus and whatnot. And they're like, oh no, this is cringe, I don't like this. All she's doing is literally defending her point on a song about all the negativity thrown to the Star Wars fandom. Like, that's all that she's doing. That's literally all that she's doing. But seriously, every now and then we get people being so freaking, I don't know, nasty. Even people I thought that were nice are being nasty about this. I don't want to come as an asshole, but you're being an asshole. Like, seriously, you're being the asshole in the room. Just because you say you're not going to be an asshole, or sorry if I come out as an asshole, you are coming out as an asshole. You are the asshole. Jeez, I get a little excited. I mean, exalted, it's what I wanted to say. Exalted. I get a little exalted with all this negativity, you know. I don't even know what's up to come next on the Star Wars fandom, you know. I seriously do not know what's coming up next, you know. There's a lot of people on X, on the spaces section, on the twits and all that, trying to spread positivity. There's this new hashtag, if you want to use it, SWTWT. It's just a hashtag to spread positivity. I've already posted a few stuff in that hashtag, but please, by all means, do use the hashtag. Do use it. Because if you use the hashtag SWTWT, you are doing a great thing. You're spreading positivity. People are presenting themselves as nice people that want to talk with other mutuals. People that are just showcasing positivity in general, people that are throwing their content in there so that people can have positive content from Star Wars, questions that spark conversations, and it's a beautiful thing. If there's more of us that are positive in the community of Star Wars, in the fandom. So why don't we unite as Star Wars fans? You know, the rebellion is built on hope, you know. We gotta save the dream, as Saw Gerrera said on Rogue One, you know, and we need to do what we gotta do. In this case, the negative Star Wars fans and the haters are literally just the Empire. We gotta destroy the Empire and just let them all go down the drain. We gotta explode that, Death Star, for sure. We gotta smack it to smithereens, because if I'm being completely honest, they are just trying to be the bigger voice in the Star Wars fandom. But if we all get together, if we all unite as Star Wars fans, we can seriously save this. Remember, rebellion is built on hope. The only reason why we rally against the oppressors, the only way and the only reason why we do this is because we have hope that things can get better. Seriously, things can get really better. You know, trust me, things can get actually better. There's no other reason why things cannot get better. You know, I have a huge hope and faith that things are gonna get better. I'm not gonna, you know, let it slide, because I do know that things can get better. Anyways, let's continue listening to more music here, and we're gonna get ourselves, let's get ourselves a little bit of positivity over here and get ourselves a little happier, instead of having so much of this melancholy sounding lo-fi beats. Why don't we get ourselves into something that's a bit more uplifting, you know? Let's get Here Comes the Sun. So let's get it, because we need to spread some positivity here. This is by George Harrison. I mean, Here Comes the Moon. My bad.
Everybody's talking up a storm. Act like they don't notice it, but here it is and here it comes. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Here comes the moon. Squeaks when it's full, as it turns my head around me. Yes, it does. And here it comes. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Here comes the moon. Like a little brother to the sun, or mother to the stars at night. When he is, and here it comes. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Oh yeah. Is always taken when it's new. Enhance upon the clouds around it. Yes, it is, and here it comes. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Here comes the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. Here comes the moon.
Alrighty, so we're back, and those are my short thoughts on, the state on the community of Star Wars, the Star Wars fandom. And it's a little devastating at this point in time. It's pretty sad if you ask me. So I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you listening to the show. I appreciate you doing what you got to do. We were listening to George Harrison with Here Comes the Moon, the remastered version. And I just gonna have to sign out, leave it there. And for those of you listening on air, then we're gonna have a longer show, a little bit longer, like probably 20 minutes more. But for those of you that are listening to the recording, this is just my thoughts on the state of the Star Wars fandom. Pretty soon I'll have my recording up, and we'll get it running. So if you're listening pre-recorded, then obviously it's already up. So, yeah, live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you. This is your safe space to go to Star Wars, Star Trek, music, and other geeky topics. I'll catch you on the flip side. Adios, amigos. Bye.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Listen on www.andrewvansar.com or the official Galactic ChatWave Radio app. Hosted by Andrew Van Zark.
You're fulfilling your destiny.